display suspect behavior.
Did you call him a light-skinned girl?
No, I call him a pretty albino girl. It's a difference.
You definitely call him Princess Boy.
I call him Princess Boy. I say he looks like a thumb with eyebrows.
Yes.
Yes, but I never called him gay. But he does display suspect behavior. Like, for example, when he said this about Lil Wayne.
Wayne is my favorite person, though, because it's just, Lil Wayne, he's just too good.
Oh, excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
What do you think of the Great White Hope? What's that? President Trump. Amazing. We will still be searching for Spanish flour. and what was the old story was if you took a little drop, it was on the head of a pin. That's right. And you put it in the drink. Coca-Cola. Don't matter. It doesn't make it. And the girl would drink it, and she said, "Hello, America."
There's a slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time.
Well, he's dead, so in general, you always have to be careful.
So you was in jail for 2 murders?
Yeah, 1 murder and 2 attempts. I just beat.
How you beat that?
Yeah,
I mean, you didn't do it. Clearly.
Welcome to What's Niggling Me. I'm going to start off with a little lighter note while I plug my phone in here. Drake's got less than 2 months, and Kendrick is going to call him a pedophile at the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know what he's going to do. I think that's going to be pretty funny, because I never liked Drake. And I think it's real funny. People are finally clowning on him. It's like, it's okay to say something nice about Donald Trump after it was forbidden for so long. It was forbidden for people to say if you fell asleep listening to Drake, you might wake up gay. But I had no problem telling people that, because I'm not a fan. I see that Hawk Tuah girl is fucking up the crypto space by... She is a prime example of a follower just believing everybody has her best interests. And people are interested in making money off her because, I mean no offense, she is just getting the... There can't be any complaints about equality anymore when you see the amount of money that this girl is making for no skill, like Kim Kardashian. If this girl would have made a sex tape, this girl would have been gigantic. Like, if she would have started an OnlyFans, that girl would have been Bad Baby. So I don't want to hear people bitching about equality when these people make these people with minimal to no talent can make millions of dollars. And she entrusted some people. So far, I hear word on the street is Howie Mandel, who I like, his daughter, who I think she's fine, and her husband, who I don't know, is not trustworthy, from what I hear on the street. Rumor is that he has pulled this type of shit before with meme coins. So there's like meme coins and crypto, and for anybody that has zero clue about crypto, these things are completely different than Bitcoin or an Ethereum. But Bitcoin is what everyone has at least heard of, even if you don't know zero about it. Bitcoin, it's like there's I think 21 million coins total. You can't make any more. Like currency, the American dollar, they can print more dollars. And the more you have, the less it's worth. You can't make more Bitcoin. So you can't inflate the currency like what is happening. Everyone can see in North America, that's what's happened. It's happened all over the world a bunch, different times. Back in the day when there was coins, people were making fake coins and it would flood the market with more, make the coins worth less. It's pretty basic. I think everyone can understand that. That's Bitcoin. And a lot of others, but Bitcoin, that's how that works. But then there's these meme coins. Anything that's popular. Peanut the squirrel got killed a month ago. Less than a month ago. No, a month ago. So it made a Peanut the squirrel crypto coin. It has zero value. All it does is you're part of, if you buy some of them, you're part of the trend. And if you like being in with the cool kids and part of the trend, then you buy those things. There's zero value towards it. Can't do anything with it. There's tons of them. Like literally people make a meme coin and have 10 billion of these coins. There's zero value in it. There's other crypto coins like Ethereum or Solana, but say Ethereum, it's been around for a long time, so people might have heard of it. And these things, I'm not trying to give no crypto seminar, but I'm trying to explain why this girl's Hawk coin for the Hawk Tua girl is dumb if you invest it and you deserve to lose all your money. Because it has zero fucking use. At least. You have to invest it. You don't have to invest. You can do whatever you want. But if I'll say the Nelk boys, those guys did a smart thing. And you could do something like this. Or you could invest in someone that's doing something like this. If you have NFTs, I know they sound stupid, but it's like, if it's a fucking picture of an ape, it has zero fucking use. It's an opinion-based price. Where if you have an NFT and you have 100 NFTs that people can buy, 100 owners of these NFTs, once a month can be put in a draw, and one of those 100 NFT winners every month will get to go to a UFC event with the Nelk boys, say. I don't know if they're doing that, but like they have things along those lines that you go on a trip with us to Florida for the weekend or something like that. Once a month you can have draws. So there's some value in it if you're an NFT owner. You're going to be getting some experiences or something like that out of it. In the future, NFTs will be the new QR codes. And every single, when you buy a concert ticket or you buy a hockey game, fucking football game ticket, it's going to be an NFT, so that's your pay stub basically, or whatever ticket stub is going to be an NFT, because you can verify it because it's on the blockchain. You can't get ripped off. You know how fucking I heard dumb Taylor Swift fans were ripped off 10K or something like that? It can't happen. You can't have scalpers like that. that make fake ones because they're on the blockchain. They're verified. That's the awesome thing about crypto, is that you can see this Hawk Tuah girls. You can see the accounts that took all the money out. Not all, a lot of the money out. Right away. Right when this coin became available and everyone bought. They do this thing, all coins do, where there's pre-sales on them. And if a few of the people that invest say the pre-sale is only available, it isn't like to 5 people. They buy all these, they get all these coins, and then when it goes to the market, everybody gets to buy them. The price goes up, and then the people that got them real early and cheap, they sell them all, make the price fucking drop, and all those people that invested when it went open, that's what happened. Okay, dumb. But it's partially stupid people's fault. The people that like love a celebrity, like, I guess, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Not even that you love a celebrity. You just have to have the coolest thing, the newest, coolest thing. I guess it's like the newest Louis Vuitton bag or whatever the fuck. Like, people just want the newest thing, so they wanted to be, and they love this girl who is a pretty simple girl. You know what I mean? She's not even like, she's a cute girl. But she's not like, there's way better looking girls. I do see all these people giving her a platform, and I think that's pretty dumb. But I don't know. People are just love to jump on the bandwagon. Whatever. I think it's dumb, and I think that if you invested in Hawk Tuah coin, that you deserve to lose all of it, because you need to look at what the project offers. If you're gonna invest in anything, if you're gonna invest in Apple or fucking, if you're gonna invest in Blockbuster, fucking, you need to, like, back then, like, you needed to know. If you just read headlines, if you don't want to do your own research, and then you deserve it. If someone rips you off, then you didn't vet the person very well, or you learned a life lesson. You learned a hard life lesson. I got a lot of hard life lessons. And if you invested in Hawk Tuah coin, you just got a life lesson. You deserved it. And hopefully you don't make that dumbass mistake again. So this United Healthcare worker that, CEO, Brian Thompson, you know, I don't know the guy, but I know that insurance companies is evil. Insurance is a scam, and it's evil. And when they killed the CEO of United, what is it called? Let me see. United Healthcare. I think that might be what it's called. I think you know what situation I'm talking about. And right away I was like, it's pretty crazy, but not really that surprising. In Toronto area, Brampton, all that area in Canada here, there are jewelry store robberies and people getting gunned down constantly. And we have they're illegal with illegal weapons. So this person killing a United Healthcare CEO doesn't surprise me. This guy that probably did it, I'm just speculating, someone in his family got denied a claim. And they died probably. So he went and took his revenge on the company, on on him. That's my guess. And I guess we'll wait and see. Possibly we won't even know. Kind of like the Vegas shooting or something. We might not know. I don't know. Might just get told a story, I guess. But my guess is his family member, you know, I'm sure I could understand if his kid got some fucking cancer or something, and the insurance company wouldn't cover the treatment or something. And you pled, and you went bankrupt. And you have nothing to lose. You ever see the movie John Q? I love that movie. And I could watch it anytime. For the past, I don't even know, 20 years it's probably been out. And it reminded me of a song I heard by a rapper I really like a long time ago. And I wanted to play it, but then I checked it, I'm like, these like lines are like 30 seconds, and I already got what do you call it? My last thing pulled down. My Fauci one pulled down. Because of the monkeys thing. Or not the monkeys, the beagles thing, so I didn't want to get this one pulled down. So I'll read these lyrics. And this is exactly what I thought of. I haven't listened to this song in a while. It's like 15 years old probably. And this is why I thought that this person killed Brian Thompson. I speak my mind because I ain't scared. Nobody's got to tell you this. Cancer kills way more Americans than any Arabic terrorist. We use more money to fight them than finding a cure. So a little kid sits there with his chemotherapist, hair falling out while his vital signs weaken. He'll be dead while his parents are in debt for his treatment. It's a cold world, OMG. If I was God, I'd be like, oh my me. Some of us humans are so grimy. I'm thinking out loud, homie, don't mind me. That's exactly what I thought. And I guess we'll see the outcome. It's pretty fucked up. That guy probably didn't make the denial claim. You know what I mean? That guy probably didn't make the denial claim. But I understand the anger, probably, if that was the situation. Fuck, I put too much in here. Those are a few things I want to talk about. Oh, I was watching UFC yesterday, and I think the guy's name's Joshua Van. Pretty fearless. He's 23, I'm pretty sure. He's fearless. Tight boxing. Fearless. And I'm pretty sure that it was him. Big mistake if it wasn't him, but I think it was him. He wasn't allowed to carry his flag, and you know, I've been watching UFC for a long time, and those guys got freedom compared to any other. He's not the commissioner, isn't Dana White's title, but he is like, he does what a commissioner does in the NBA or NHL or whatever. And he gives us these fucking guys freedom to say, like, no NHL, NBA, NFL, any of those players would ever be allowed to say what these UFC fighters say and do. There'd be suspended, booted out of the league, fined like insane amounts. Lamelo fucking Ball said no homo and fucking got a huge fine. Like, that's fucking stupid. Joshua Van, so I looked it up. I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm not allowed to fucking have my flag in here. And I'm like, man, I see fucking a lot of flags. Like, Bilal Muhammad rocks the Palestine flag. But I looked up the situation. He's from Myanmar. and that's in Asia near Thailand. And it's crazy that the United States isn't going and bringing democracy there. But it's because they don't got no fucking resources that the United States want. So they don't go and do that there. You know what they do? They put sanctions on Myanmar. Okay? And that's my guess. That's what I speculate, my opinion, is that it's like John Cena when he was making comments. I'm pretty sure he was the one making comments about China and Taiwan, and he had to apologize. You know, you gotta be a good boy for Hollywood. I'm pretty sure that's why Joshua Van wasn't allowed to have the Myanmar flag, because the United States, UK, a few other countries have imposed sanctions on them because that country is fucking chaos. It's fucking chaos there. When I looked it up, that place ain't fucking safe. They got like a little fucking, not a little, yeah, they got a civil war going on in that fucking country. It's chaos in that fucking place. Amnesty.org. You can look up about Myanmar. Myanmar. It used to be called Burma though. But yeah, they got an issue with the military and overthrowing the government and shit. Chaos. So this guy wasn't allowed to rock his flag, man. And that's my only thought, is that the United States has imposed sanctions on them. Because H&M made their clothes there. Dirt cheap child labor. Dirt cheap, that place. And someone else. H&M and Zara or whatever. Some other fucking place. Place with girls' clothes. And this guy wasn't allowed to carry his flag. UFC was crazy yesterday. I don't know if anybody that ever watches this likes UFC or hates it, maybe. But I love UFC. I love MMA. And I just love fighting. And I watched this Kai Asakura guy come over. And he's fucking way bigger than Alejandro Pantoja. And he got his ass beat. But you know what the craziest one is, what I won money off of, was Bryce Mitchell fought Kron Gracie. And I wish Kron Gracie, I like him. I like his family. And I wish Kron Gracie, he should just never fight in MMA. He fucking pulls guard. And I know he does. I know he was gonna. I same game parlay on this guy. Because I know Kron Gracie loves to just go to the ground. But he can't even fight I don't even know if he could fight combat jiu-jitsu. Because he just grapples. He's dangerous at grappling, but he pulls guard. And pulls guard and pulls guard. And Bryce Mitchell was fucking tired of it in the third round and just when he pulled guard, he sent his ass to the fucking ground like hard with his forearm right fucking here, and sent him to the ground, and then over. So I got that knockout, got those significant strikes. It was just going to be obvious that Bryce Mitchell, he wants to sleep you, and he's willing to get slept. I seen it. And then Kron Gracie is so calm and patient. And he couldn't take it. You can't do that. He's got to get cut. I know you want to help the Gracie family, or not even help them. Be nice to the Gracie family and respect them. But bro, Crone, you have to only fight jiu-jitsu. Can't be doing this. All he does is pull guard. Everyone hates that. Hates it. Nobody wants to see that, man. You're not even he barely attacks, like off his back too. At least, and I don't like Ian Gary as a person. And at least when he got taken down, or not even taken down, at least he like when he got grabbed and stuff and wrestled. And even knowing he's taking them, he's moving and scrapping around, like, and throwing, like. I'm happy he lost. Yesterday went well. I won $220. It was a pretty obvious fight card, in my opinion, what I thought. Except that one, man. Randy Brown. That burned me. I lost a couple parlays that I had going, and because Randy Brown, he always starts nice and strong. But Brian Battle, I knew beforehand, like I knew, props to him. Somehow he fucking always wins. I don't like him, and you can't bet on people. You can't bet like that. I don't have much to talk about today. I just had a few things. I don't see many things. I'd like Israel to stop what they're doing. I heard someone mention a 2-state solution the other day, and I laughed, thinking that that's ever going to happen. Anybody that watches this, let me know what you think of my intro in the beginning of this. These are just some funny clips, or clips that I remember, and I think I'll remember for a long time. I can't believe that Kendrick Lamar is going to call Drake a pedophile. I've been so pumped for it, and it's getting close. Kendrick's album, I was listening to it, and there was one song I didn't really care for, but then there was multiple songs I was liking. I was listening to him at the gym, and pretty cool. He's got one song that reminded me of this Tupac song. Obviously, I don't know what the meaning of it was, or like, I don't know how to explain it. He's paying homage to him, but clearly to like a Tupac Ballad of a Dead Soldier song. Pretty sure that's what it was. Reincarnated by Kendrick off the new album. It's so crazy how hurt Drake's feelings get. Jimmy. He was this Jimmy from Degrassi. Drake's a wiener, man. He tries to act so fucking tough. He's a wiener, man. He's an Afro-Jew actor. And tries to act like he's so tough. I don't like Drake. He's a pop star. I got nothing. What's going on? What's going on? Let's check my iPad. See if I got any interesting things popping here that I found interesting. I'll be taking screenshots when I hear things that I find curious. It's so funny that Charlemagne the God, I've been listening to Charlemagne the God since, I don't even know, 06? How was he, like, young? He would call Drake, he'd make fun of him all the time. He'd make fun of Chris Bosh all the time. And that guy became the black puppet for the Democrats. Crazy. Charlemagne talks so much shit to people. And he became like a face in politics this past year. Too funny. I just like that Andrew Schultz fucking talk shit to him. Maya! Bastard! Oh, let me say this guy's name. People, I see the thing that, found out who the guy was that was part of this tour thing. Howie Mandel's son-in-law. His name's Alex Larson Schultz. I don't know if there's any relation to Andrew, but Alex Larson Schultz. I want to know how much money that guy made off that Hawk Tuah coin. A few people made a total of I think over $1 million. I think 1.2. I don't think I got anything interesting. Maybe it'll just be a nice short one. Had a couple things that niggled me. I don't know if I mentioned before, I see one screenshot I have here that I've been hearing about for a few months that pisses me off. And this is like the 9/11 one. I think I mentioned that before. Why? The amount of lies. Okay, you know what? How much fucking time do I got? I got something. It's insane that how brainwashed people are. People are so fucking brainwashed by the government and the media. I still fucking see people with masks on. How fucking brainwashed do you have to be still wearing a mask? How do you trust the government when there's a bunch of lies about 9/11? Oxys are non-addictive. What just set me off? I'm nice and high now, and I'm furious. East Palestine. The government fucking lies and spreads it through the media. They have intelligence agents that work there. They lie. There's so many people that have different forms of cancer and have died from cancer that worked cleaning up the site on after 9/11. East Palestine, they told those people that the air was safe, that the soil and the water was safe. In my opinion, from the sources I've read and listened to, it wasn't safe. They didn't get the funding at the beginning that they requested. to take hair and nail samples so that from the people that live there so that they could track their health. For some reason, the Biden administration didn't prove it. Those people are going to be fucked up. That's the kind of shit that RFK Jr. went and got Monsanto for their nasty fucking fertilizers that they spray on crops and give people cancer. Johnson & Johnson. Go look up the shit that Johnson & Johnson was doing in history. The things they were doing to prisoners, I think in Philadelphia. And they were sued and lost because you can't experiment on prisoners. Tuskegee experiments. What about those? It is insane that people would believe the government and the media whatsoever after there's been so many lies and deception. East Palestine. I heard, which I don't like because I will have to, I don't know how, I don't know who knows how, but I'm curious what the wind, if you can find out what the wind currents are on a specific day in the past. I'd like to know that, because when that happened, and they blew all that shit up into the sky, apparently it covered multiple states and some of Canada. So I'd like to know, because I have family that, depending on the wind currents, that shit went up in the sky towards them. Did it go to Philadelphia? Where'd it go? Virginia, what, I don't know what states in Canada, I don't know where that air was going from East Palestine. But again, the government knew that that submarine that they sent down to go see the Titanic blew up days before, and they just played this stupid story on the media. Oh, they have this many hours left, they have this many hours left, they have this many hours. Oh, they're obviously dead because they ran out of air. When days before they already knew that they were dead. So much lies and deception. Epstein hung himself. Yeah, okay. And his buddy Jean-Luc Brunel, he hung himself, I think, in France, eh? No? Yeah, right. And John McAfee, he killed himself too, apparently. And all the, I bet you, 50 people tied to the Clintons, they killed themselves accidentally. Or maybe on purpose. They killed themselves. Apparently. There's a lot of people that just somehow kill themselves. Gary Webb. He somehow killed himself. It's crazy when you get shot twice in your head. Gary Webb. That was a pretty big eye-opener back in the day when I learned about him. Clearly killed by the government. It's unbelievable. How could anybody trust the government and media? They're fucking liars and people that cover up for it, reading a script. How could anybody trust the government? It's fucking mind-blowing. Rules for thee and not for me, that's their motto. Thanks for watching. Got quite a few things that nickle me. Deuces.